this is going to improve your flexion motions and your internal rotation motion. Yep. Right? Rolling forward, gliding back. Rolling forward, gliding back. So,
Sorry.
Every therapist has their own. Oh, sorry. Can you snap me in? I'll say everyone's got a little bit different way that they perform this, so I'll show you kind of different hand placements you can work. The one in the picture here is I'm going to take my patient's arm, I'm going to cradle it, I'm going to get that arm pretty close to me. We're going to get into that open pack position, so about 55 degrees, neutral rotation, kind of in this kind of nice, easy position here. I'm going to get my hand right over the humeral head. And I'm going to apply a downward force with a little caveat here. If I go pure down, if you think about that glenoid fossa, there's a rim on the backside. And if I'm pushing straight down, that humeral head's going to hit the rim and not get into the tissue that I want. So I'm also going to add a little lateral force to it too. So I'm kind of not just down, but almost diagonally back as well. And I'm looking for just a light resistance. I can play with his. Ooh, you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a little click there. Ooh, that's fun.
No problem.
Let's see if I add a little. I'm probably on the rim there a little bit, maybe. God bless you.
Thank you.
Good. And then I'm applying my force in a nice, even, steady way.
Are
That
you
felt
pulling with the opposite arm?
Say again?
Are you playing with the opposite arm?
I added a little. I kind of tend to this isn't by the book, but I tend to like to do a little. This is me. This is me, and this might be you too. Where if what is going on?
Let's do some tests.
What are we doing?
Drop test.
Let's do the crank test.
Crank test.
Ooh.
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 I'm not getting the catching I want. You okay?
Yeah.
Different angles. Different angles.
Yeah, exactly. Let's play around with it, right? Let's go searching.
What is going on with our shoulder?
RJ slightly. He's having an eval right
Now,
now.
I like to use my right arm as much as I can for this because I just have, it's my dominant side, right? So I could do this. Now I got him here. And I'm applying the same force. I'm just kind of now going more inward, I guess would be the, right towards me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that painful or does that feel?
Nah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
work on RJ is what we're learning from
Nice.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, what is it?
Interesting.
So we'll do. I'll
It's a
show
little
you all these,
spicy.
and then we'll practice them together. So that's A to P. Grace, can you hit the next slide for me? Okay, can I have you go onto your stomach?
Yep.
And we'll do this side. Good, and we're gonna have this arm over the side. Get really close, close to the edge. There you go. Awesome. So now I'm going to do a P to A, and this is going to improve our external rotation. Did not have a number? Okay,
No.
my bad. I'll put that. I'll write that in the notes. So it's going to work on your external rotation and your technically extension, but no one's liking extension. So it's kind of similar. I'm going to get a good grasp of the arm. I'm going to hold it about 45. I'm going to use my right hand because I enjoy it. I'm bending through my back too much. So I got a good hold here, right? Hopefully you feel supported. I got you, right? And then I'm going to apply, grabbing that kind of humeral head with my kind of cupped webbing.
You're going straight down this time.
Yeah. Best I can. Good. And I'll play different positions. If this is someone who's a little stiff in this end position, sometimes I'll take them into that and we'll do a little in that end position. We're just kind of playing around. Does it feel tight? We'll go different angles. Good. There's also a great position you can work into that. Sometimes that posterior cuff after surgery is a little tight, and that's where your teres major, that internal rotator, comes in through this kind of axillary wall. If your lats come in through there, sometimes this is a good place you can just kind of
Okay.
yeah,
The
you okay?
lats? Okay.
Yeah, kind of your lats insert.
That big water muscle.
Yeah, that big wad of muscle, your axillary wall there. Right. You got a little muscle on there. That's probably where I'd work on you. Good. Can you hit the next one?
You can't even see that.
Back onto our stomach, please. Careful, you're high. Don't die. It's too much paperwork. Good distraction. Get a
Don't do
good
paperwork.
handhold. This is my shoulder now, my shoulder, right? And then I'm going to just give it a little pull away. Just kind of see things kind of move down with it.
You know,
Mhm.
I never really know like how to dose distraction. Is there like a hold at the end of distraction, or are you?
Yeah, you can play with it. So I mean, if you felt good, you can just hold it there. Use your body weight to kind of lean back. So I'm kind of just like shifting my weight onto my back heel. Right, we can hold there. We can add a little, grade 1, grade 2. Some people like that. Or you could be a little bit more just rhythmic gliding. There's no like wrong way to do distraction. You can play at different angles. So here's your kind of starting place. As you guys can kind of see, like there's, if you keep it in just one position, it's going to work there. But if you go up here, like you can have some fun. Nothing wrong with that. But as long as you have a good handhold, they're passive, right? If you're first working with a patient, starting here is usually it's going to feel good. And then I'm just kind of until I hit the resistance. Right, so there I feel like I've kind of taken up the passive slack, right? Here's kind of his like end point, and I can do, a little grade 4 if I'm at that end position going back and forth. Or I could go real, like if he's really sensitive, maybe we're just doing grade 1, we're just doing a little back and forth. I'm not even going into the resistance. I could do the same thing, like sometimes you don't even need, like usually people, like for that last one where they're prone, sometimes it's not a fun position for them. So I mean, I can do a gentle kind of like I'm pressing up here. I can go back and forth and kind of just give a little. How's your day? How the kids? Okay, you got kids? Good.
He's got
Alright, and I
Jethro.
think I got one more on there. This one's kind of fun. I'm gonna have you lay on your side facing that way. I've had a couple different ways that I do this. So just rest your shoulder, bring yourself a little bit there. I sometimes like being behind them because I can get a little bit better grip there and I can control their shoulder. Sometimes I'll go over. Sometimes patients will let me kind of just relax into my hand there so I got a good grip. I'm going to come on the medial border, and then if I can, I'm going to try to reach underneath and kind of get a good hold of that shoulder blade. And then we can do some nice distraction.
Dang.
I could take him through that upward rotation
Holy
a little
moly.
bit. It's fun. I can get under the inferior angle and kind of do a little bit as well.
How's that feel, RJ?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, this is pretty nice.
How'd you have some apprehension?
Yeah, back and forth.
He's very mobile.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I can stretch the front side here by kind of taking him into a good kind of posterior tilt. So I'm getting my hand on the inferior angle, pushing down, and then stretching. Hopefully it's kind of front side by giving him a little pull there.
Cool.
In this position, if someone, this is definitely not acute, I can do that P to A here. I can come in here, give them a little downward glide, inferior. So if someone's lacking abduction, right, rolls inferiorly, so I can do a superior to inferior glide. I can get on that shoulder blade and give him a little assist. So a lot of fun things that can happen here. I can, if I really want to work on his lats, which I might want to do, I can kind of pin it down, go across body. How's that feel? Tap down that lat. Should you go now? Yeah, you like that? Yeah, that's good. You okay?
Yep.
Okay. Didn't ask for consent. That's okay. Right? Let's say I want to kind of test their external rotator muscles. Here, I want you to press up against my hand. Here, come on, come on, come on. Good boy. All right, let me win, but go down. Good. All right, push up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Right, you can have some fun there. And you can play with the rhythm too. Sometimes like that muscle coordination, turn on, off, on, off. Very good. Any other fun stuff I like doing? Yeah, those are the big ones. Oh, and then come back onto your back one more time. So, and then, so the inferior way, another way you can do it if they're on their back, you can take them out into that extension. This is not, I think, on the slides, but I like this one a lot, this inferior direction. So I got them, I'm about 90 degrees or maybe a little less. And I'm going to take that humeral head and I'm going to give them a little glide going down. Change the angle there. I can bring them into different degrees of flexion, abduction. For that A to P, I can also take them through different angles of that external rotation. Feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that guy. What is going on there?
Hey.
You have shoulder pain on the left side?
Yeah.
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 Lied to me when I asked.
Oh, no problem. No, right on.
It's okay. Good. Good. Come, careful, come up. Cool. 10 minutes. Come on, Jake. Cool. Why don't we break up into partners? We'll at least get some. Let's go through the ones laying on our